Hi guys, Richie and Retro here, back with another pickups video. Yeah, so probably the last sort of big weekend for car boots. Yeah, down here, so when it gets to sort of September, they sort of die down a bit, and I always find it not the best to sort of go out. So, you know, I think we'll do another 2 or 3 times, and then that's it really for like the winter. But obviously be looking for local pickups, friends, Gumtree and all that. But yeah, thanks for liking, thanks for sharing. Yeah, really happy where the summer has actually gone. I've picked up some really good stuff this year. Been to a couple of events where it was like locally, or Doncaster, so done really well. And yeah, so I've got multiple bags here. I can't remember which one I want to do first. So I think this is the bag I got from Plymouth. So yeah, so I went to Plymouth, Argyle, and Peacock Meadow. Argyle's literally the last couple of weeks has gone downhill. Basically, I think when you have a car boot, you need some kind of planning permission or so. And Plymouth Argyle has either lost the planning permission to basically have like a big car boot. So the car boot is half the size it normally was. You know, I got there at probably about 6:30, and yeah, they were just seem to be turning cars away. So they turned quite a few cars away. Probably good 50 cars, I would say. And you're thinking, what? So it hasn't been as big in the past. So we were all done by like 7:20. Going on the next car boot. Most of the cars went there, but then that place got full as well. Yeah, they went to Peacock Meadow, that place got full. So they turned the cars away. Some of them went to up the road to Ivy Bridge car boot, and then some of them just went home. So this is what I got from Plymouth. I can't remember what order I got them in because it's like Thursday now. I got these on like Sunday. So I've got multiple bags, just been so busy with work. I went out Sunday night, too many beers. And yeah, so this is a mix of Peacock Meadow and also, also Plymouth Argyle. So I remember getting these ones from Peacock Meadow. They were either £1 or £2 each. So it was Metal Gear Acid, which I can't remember if I got or not. So there's always it's like one Metal Gear I'm actually missing, but I always pick the wrong one. So, but I got this one. It includes a limited edition card book, which it has got, if I do believe or remember. So I'm not quite sure if I actually got this one in the version over there. So I don't know if there was one without one and one with a card book. So really happy to get that. Little Big Planet. Complete. Wipeout Pure. Complete. Tenchu Time of Assassins. Complete. To be honest, I only ever got my PSP for Final Fantasy Crisis Core. I think I remember ordering the limited edition version at the time, but it never actually. I thought I ordered the limited edition, but it just came with the game and also normal like silver PSP. And looking back on it, maybe I should have messaged them. I think I got it from Play.com. I should have basically kicked off saying I thought I was getting the actual limited edition card sleeve like Crisis Core version. And yeah, so I was like thinking, wish I should have got that because that sells for quite a lot now, and I would love that in my collection for the Final Fantasy. But I keep on seeing PSP games quite a lot lately. There's a good 600-700 titles for it, and yeah, I remember getting Crisis Core, and I think Breath of Fire 3. No, maybe no. Is this Crisis Core? What did I get when I first got it? Crisis Core, and maybe some other game, I can't remember. Oh, Pata Pon. Pata Pon. That's what I remember. Yeah, I get Crisis Core and Pata Pon. And that's all really sort of like when I actually purchase sort of retail price. But yeah, just slowly been picking them up. Got probably about 50 games at the moment. Also got Sonic Colors. This was £2. I tried to get it for like 150, and then I picked someone up that was really cheap. and I went back. I was like, oh, will you take 150 for it? But yeah, I had £2 on it. I tried to knock 50p off, but I thought, sorry, I actually went back. Know nothing about it. Welcome to Dr. Eggman's Incredible Interstellar Amusement Park. So that's the go in the collection. Picked up some Wii games. So Mario Kart Wii. Every time you see a Wii bundle, they've always got Mario Kart Wii. They're always a really good seller, really good trade, and this one looks like it's like German, maybe, I don't know, but it's not in German. But it's got not to be sold separate at the bottom. So it obviously came with a pack, whether it's with the console or not. Indiana Jones and the Original Adventurers, I think it's called. Oh, yeah. Monster Hunter Free Try, which was, I love Monster Hunter, but this is one I actually don't think I remember playing. So yeah, I might have to get the Wii out now. A couple of Pokemon DVDs. I think these are like 50p or £1 each. Pokemon Chronicles Volume 3 and Volume 1. I was like looking at the box trying to find Volume 2. I'm like, as you do. Picked up some books. Well, Guinness Book of Records, the Gamers Edition 2010. I'll probably need to take a photo and see which ones I've got, but I think I've actually got this one. I do sort of see it. You sort of see it in the car, but you think, oh, I don't know if I got that. But yeah, I got these books for 50p or £1. Pokemon Annual 2015. I think I need this one. So yeah, I think that's from the same woman who I got those DVDs from. A random White Dwarf. Obviously, I'm into my Games Workshop, Warhammer and stuff. Quite a newish one, or newish for me. August 2009. So I don't normally try and do any that's like pre-99. But yeah, happy to get that in the collection. I also picked up this. This was a game from Matey as well. Gundy. Never heard of it, but it looks like a puzzle game. Change your mind for frenetic and addictive puzzle gameplay. So never heard of it, by Bandai Namco. But yeah, that looks rather cool. Picked up a power supply. I think it's for DS, which I'll sort of describe it a bit more because, yeah, in a minute, in one of my other pickups, which I was sort of planning to do. So yeah, happy to get that. I think it was either £1 or £2. Got a little Pokemon plushie. I think that was the first thing I purchased actually because it was really bad. I'm like walking around like zombies. Everyone else is walking around like zombies. And it was the best. Yeah, this is definitely two car boots into one. Okay, so I got a Star Wars Monopoly. This was £1 or £2, so well happy. Episode 1 Collector's Edition. I do have one, but this one looks better condition, so I do usual. Swap it out. Hopefully it's complete. I'll be able to make one that's complete. And yeah, be able to sell and trade on. Get my money back. Get a better condition version for myself. So well happy. Well happy for that. Okay. So. Okay, another board game I got. It's Lewis and Clark, but this looks like the shittest game in human history. Basically, there's another board game called Lewis and Clark, which is absolutely awesome, and it's about £25. So I just saw Lewis and Clark. I picked it up thinking, you know, it might be an early edition or a different edition, but this one ain't that kind of edition. It's 2003. It looks like more educational. And the other one is a bit like work placement, but yeah, I'll be getting rid of this fucker. I was like, looked at it, but I'm thinking, oh, do I get it? Oh, sorry, let's just get it. Just be funny. I also got Harry Potter Wizard's Chest. So not sure it's complete, but I think it was like it was either weird. It was either 50p, a £1 or £2. I can't remember, but yeah, let's just say £1. But yeah, I remember thinking, that's really cheap. So another little random something to add to the collection. Wizard's Chest. Oh, I got Super Mario Brothers. That was £1. So I do have a spare case for this, which I'm not sure if I sold it at Doncaster or not. I did have like an empty case. So hopefully I can just put that in there, complete that game, you know, sell, trade on, and all that jazz. So yeah, that was £1. Next, which I completely forgot about these, I picked up some hats. So I picked up some Luigi hats. Hopefully they will fit me. Yeah, so these were... So I saw these in a box. I think I paid £5. I need to look back at my video, so yeah. Could be £5 to £10. I should have done the video just after. But yeah, one of them looks a bit battered, but the others look fine. So I'm happy to get, you know, a couple of new hats. And they even had the original box that they sort of like came in. As I say, we're sort of saying new era. It's got the inners and everything, or... Oh, I thought I just bought the same thing twice. Oh yeah, also out the car boot, yeah, I got some games over here. I also picked up another Star Wars Monopoly, but Episode 2, which I thought was a bit weird. My hair's like hanging out. Got the height of hair, I didn't brush it this morning. Yeah, so this was like a couple of quid as well. So I thought, oh, result. So I'm not sure if I got this one. I know I definitely got that one. It is all... It's all like down there. I can't quite see it. But yeah, I've got a few down there. So yeah, happy to get that one. So I've got a couple more board games. So it's Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I got this for £1. And it's sort of like, and ahhing, is it complete? They're like, yeah, it's complete. I thought, okay, for £1, yeah, you can't go wrong. And then 2 minutes later, I saw one down somewhere else. I think I actually got this one because this one says £1, and then I went down and got that one for like £1. I go, how much is this one? They're like, it's £1. So I got two of it. So I thought, yeah, I was willing to pay £2 for it. But I got 2 copies for the same price for £2. So hopefully they'll definitely be complete. And yeah. It's normally about a £10 game or so. I can take it to UK Games Expo, put £10 on it, and you know, it's just an easy sort of like kiddish game. But yeah, so happy. And then, yeah, that was really it. And there's one thing here, sorry. Looking over there, see if I can reach Peacock Meadow, and walking around as you do. And there was, like I said, there was still the car boot was full. Normally it starts like 8:30. Cars get there at 8, and then like 8:15 they tell them to like start filling the tables. But even when we're at 8:30, everybody's running in, but there's still like cars coming in. So yeah, you sort of like run last few cars. Just walked past and I just saw this hanging out. Just said, how much is this? She said £5, and I got it for £4. And it's the official Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles medal action wall chart, 1990, and it has all the coins. I just double check they're all in the right place. Yeah, and it's framed, and I'm well happy about this. So yeah, I posted this obviously on like, you know, my personal Facebook page, and everyone was like, I had this as a kid. I figured, oh, that's awesome. You know, I used to collect them. I think I've got 3 or 4 coins somewhere. But yeah, really happy. So yeah, if I ever find room somewhere to put this up for 1990, I've always seen the coins, but I've never seen the actual medal action wall chart. So I need to do a bit of research into it to find out. I don't remember where I got the coins from. I don't know where we got the wall chart. I don't know if it's the back of a catalogue kind of thing, or back of a magazine you collected, or yeah. So I need to find out a bit more about it. But yeah, well happy. Stay. So that was that car boot done. So yeah, like I said, the other car boot sort of ended a bit early. Whoa, Nelly. Whoa. Okay, let's go down there. Yeah, so the first Plymouth car boot ended a bit early. And, yeah, there was this guy who I've seen at car boots lots of time. He was sort of like moaning, goes, oh, you know, I need to go to the next car boot, but I sort of don't drive. So we had a quick chat. And he said, oh, you know, you drive the next one? I go, yep. And he goes, well, I'll give you some money if you drive me to the next car boot. So he gave me some money, I drove to Peacock Meadow, and he goes, where are you going next? I go, I'm going to Exeter. And he gave me some money as well. So literally my trip on the Sunday, was all my petrol was paid for, you know, by this guy I've seen at the car boots. You might have seen in my videos, he's walking around with a backpack on, and he's got a radio up playing. He's got like 70s and 80s videos of radio playing. And he's a really cool guy, actually. Really cool guy. We sort of don't cross over, sort of when collecting and that. And yeah, so in the future, I think we'll probably team up a bit more. You know, just basically share petrol. And yeah, he gets to go to more car boots than he normally does. And I get my petrol paid, which is a result. So, well happy. Well happy. Yeah, so yeah, we stopped off for some food. Went on to Exeter. Yeah, Exeter was okay. It started off really bad. Probably 45 minutes before I even purchased anything. So I can't remember what I actually got. I think my first purchase was actually Donkey Kong. Look at the size of him. For like a couple of quid. And then I got Sonic. Like £1 or £2. And one of the other collectors was walking around. He sort of, you know, he collects stuff, and yeah, he picked this one up. He must have saw me either pick up Sonic or whatever, and he gave me this one. So I was like, well happy. Gave me Knuckles. And there will be a time, he said, oh, you know, if you ever see anything that I would want, you know, do me a deal in the future. So I thought, cool. So I'm happy. So he obviously must have pissed it off for a couple of quid. But yeah, just creating sort of like contacts at the car boot. Stuff you sort of pick up. I got a pretty destroyed Luigi. Why don't I do this to myself? I can't even remember what I'm not in there. Yeah, so I kind of walking around like you normally do, and I picked up some PS2 games. These are 50p each. They're probably worth about 50p each, to be honest, but they're good to sort of like sell on to like my friends, you know, buy them for 50p. I can sell them for like £3 or £4 to my friends locally, just take them into work and that. So that's Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. Get out of here, Donkey Kong. Penny Racers, it's a 75p game from ZX, but yeah, that's going in my collection. I don't actually have this one, so I'm sure I remember Penny Racers for either the PlayStation or N64, which is really cool. And Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. Yeah, so these just do, you know, 50p. If you had to sell it for £2, £2 or £3, it always sells. The cheap games do sell quite well. Yeah, so there's like a group of us sort of like collectors all around, sort of like comparing, like, oh, what did you get? You know, I picked up this. I think I actually got one of the Monopolies. Realised one of the Monopolies from Exeter, actually. Yeah. Can't remember which one, but one of them got from Exeter, and that was just for a couple of quid. Yeah, just walking around. And I thought, yeah, let's do the last few cars. Bloody hell, it's pissing down rain now. And, yeah, and then someone pulled up and said, you got any video games? He's like, yeah, I got some video games. Pulled out a box in front of me. And I was like, oh, cool, saw some games I wanted. But he was like, picking the games out there, and then sort of like setting up his table, go, and then do it the other side of the table. And obviously the other guys are coming along. I'm like going, trying to drag the games back as he's like putting them out, going, mate, I really want to see them. It was like weird. I'm like, what are you doing? So I picked up every game I sort of wanted. I paid £25 in all for all this. Probably a bit too much, but yeah, some stuff I wanted anyway. So, Star Wars on the Game Boy. I didn't even check. So, it's got no inlay, but it's got a manual and a book. It's suddenly got really dark outside. Star Wars: The Attack of the Clones, which I'm happy to get because I did have a box only version without the game, so I've got a spare box now. X-Files: Resist or Serve. I've never seen this one before, so this looks really cool. Battle bloodthirst zombies and unspeakable evils. So it's like a one player. Yeah, I've never seen it before. One game I really wanted, which was Earthworm Jim. So it feels quite heavy. So got the inlay, got the game, got the manual. Shame it's got like an annoying sticker, but that looks like quite a peelable off sticker. Yeah. Earthworm Jim. Gex 3D. It said warning, this label. If this label is broken, you must purchase the game. So I assume it was the rental version, but it's not. So it's just the normal standard one, which is really annoying. But as you know, I love my rental. It even comes with an instructions already in it. So it's always hit and miss whether you get the black edition or not. Kingdom Hearts Platinum. Looks in pretty good condition actually. Okay, the disc is literally like no. Not a scratch, not anything. Well, that's going to be swapped out of my collection. I noticed these come down in like prices. Before the summer I was selling them what, £10 to £15, but now they're down to like £7-8. It's because everyone's obviously gone to car boots like me and probably buying stuff and then putting them on Amazon and eBay, so there's much more copies in the summer. Just what usually happens. So I'll probably be saving that for like winter. So this one I didn't have. Star Wars Super Bombed Racing. This looks fucking cool. Multi-tap as well, 1 to 4 players. 1 to 2 players. Yeah, this looks like really good cheese fun. So I'm happy to get that in the collection. Then I've got Gex Deep Cover Gecko. Feels really light, so it hasn't got a manual. Oh, it has. So this feels like in really good condition as well. Just a disc light. Yep. Mint condition disc again. Be swapping that out. Good old IDOS. A game which I don't have is Star Wars Jedi Battles. I don't know. I either need it for the Dreamcast or the PS1. I think I need it for the PS1. So I'm well happy to get this actually. Well happy. Looks complete. Got the manual. Yes, I need it because I've actually got disc only down there, which I use for gaming nights. A little bit scratched. But yeah, I do have another disc for it, so hopefully I'm going to swap the disc out. Yeah, well happy. Star Wars Battlefront. Always a good buy. Always a good sale. Always a good trade. They always seem to have the platinum disc in it every time. I don't understand. I think this is like the 3rd or 4th one I've picked up, and it's got the platinum disc in it. Oh well. And I did get a rental one. I knew there was another rental. Blockbuster PSX Rapid Racer. And this one is Blockbuster Express, Dunstable, Bedfordshire, LU6 1SL. Okay, you travel quite far, mate. And this one has the yellow instructions as well. And this one actually says. So I've never really seen rentals like these. Like when you actually print it like that. Oh. Cool. Yeah, so they were that was 25 quid, I think. Yeah, 25 quid. Happy actually, happy. So happy to get games in the collection. I should be able to get my money back for the games I don't have. So yeah, rinse and repeat. Games in my collection, 2 or 3 games in my collection, get my money back. Yeah, happy. And then when car booing it on Monday, I went to 2 car boots, and it was garbage. Absolute garbage. First car boot, I got Mario Party DS. I paid £1 for it, but it's got no game. And I realised my other bag, actually, we went to a car boot in the afternoon, it's actually in my car, but I can't be bothered to go get it. And all is in there is like a Mario Kart, I think it's Mario Kart 8 box, kind of like Hot Wheels, kind of little Hot Wheels, kind of like race course. And that's all got them from there. So absolutely pointless. Yeah, 2 games. Oh no, 1 game that's incomplete. I was so disappointed. I didn't like, yeah, the car boot on the Monday there was hardly anyone in the morning. For here, there wasn't anyone else walking around. And the afternoon one at Exeter, there was about 8 cars. 8 or 9 cars. It was, yeah, bad. I didn't see anyone else walking around with games. I think some guy, he got like a box Wii and a Wii Fit board. But apart from that, yeah, it wasn't worth it. You know, if I could go back in time, I would have just stayed in bed, went to sleep, watched Game of Thrones again. Yeah, absolutely. So that was, yeah, pretty garbage, I noticed the ones on Monday aren't the best, but it was a really sunny day, and with the weather being so bad lately, I think lots of families decided, you know, we need to go out. You know, we've had really bad weather this summer. You know, the sun's out, it's really hot. You know, let's get a family day. So most of the stuff, it was just mainly old people selling their antiques. Your usual traders, really. But yeah, really happy. Picked up some board games. Got a really unknown item, or not taking wrong, an item I've never really seen before at the car boot. It's a turtle coins. You know, that's brilliant. Some plushies, some games for the collection, and yeah, I'm sure there was another bag actually. Oh no, this one. I knew there was another one. I knew it. Got some hats. Probably wear the hat. Yeah, I mentioned earlier with obviously the power supply. One of my friends was selling at a car boot, and she was going to go to, this was in Plymouth actually, she was going to go to Peacock Meadow, but because everyone went on from Argyle to there, normally cars get there about 7:45, but because they were turning them away at Argyle about 10 to 7, they all go into Peacock Meadow, so she can actually get into Peacock Meadow, so she had to go to Ivy Bridge. So I was pulled in Ivy Bridge on the way back. Yeah, literally got out of the car, obviously saw all my stuff there, and I literally thought, shit. I brought some tubs, like storage tubs, for like £1 each. I think it was like 5 for £4 or like 6 for £5. I was thinking, looking at my back of my car, thinking, ah, shit, I've left them at Exeter. So I brought something, storage boxes, I kept them back, and I've just left them there. That's one of the reasons I went back to the car boots on Sunday to Exeter, hoping they were going to come back, but they didn't. I'm like, no. But anyway, continuing the story, I got to Ivy Bridge. So that's at a certain time that everyone sets up, run round. So I was like, I'll be back in a minute, you know, going round, and this is what I actually got from that car boot. I got Pokemon Diamond and Pearl Annual 2009, and Pokemon Annual 2016, which I was happy it wasn't the same as the other one, because the other one is 15. Yeah, so happy to get them. Result. So I go to the collection. But my friend obviously messaged me the night before, where's the best place to go to car boot, or she's doing a car boot tomorrow. And she said she had these for me. So the Nintendo DS XL with Brain Train Art Edition. So I don't have this version, so that is going in the cabinet. And yeah, and a blue one of these. Not sure if it's good. It looks okay condition. Screen looks a bit weird, but yeah. So I knew she messaged me saying she's got like 2. One's like box complete and one hasn't got like a charger. So as soon as I saw the charger, I thought, result. Pick this up. Yeah, fits. So hopefully this one works. Looks a bit weird. Yeah, happy. Really happy. I can't remember how much I paid for it. So yeah, she was happy. I have to watch back my video. I don't know if it was 30 quid. £30 or so. But yeah, well happy. And yeah, that was it. So, good result. I've had a really good car boot season actually. Much better than last year. There still seem to be stuff out there. There seem to be more people after it each year, but still just about enough to go round. There's only one bundle I wish I got, which my mate Paul got when he pulled up next to a car. And there's just loads of games there, which was just insane. That's like 1 in a million chance ever. But yeah, so I enjoyed it. Enjoyed the car boot season. Playing Manchester's coming up soon. I haven't decided if I'm going to go yet. I've been to it a few times, so I might just miss out on it, save some money. Because I'd rather sort of go to the video game markets, to be honest. Sell some games, buy some games there. We go to Play Expo. You know, I don't really go on all the consoles because I've got most of them myself. It's mostly just to meet the YouTube crowd. Have a few beers, but then I go car booting the next day, so I don't have many beers as I used to. Not too many beers. But yeah, so I might do the London Games Market as well. So sort of save up for that. And yeah, that's about it. Next door neighbour's got their washing out and it's pissing down with rain, I just realised. Oh, people. Look at her, I'm in there, it's fucking pissing down rain. I can wash it out there. Grandma knickers. Anyway, yeah. So cheers guys, thanks for liking, thanks for sharing. Yeah, to keep my channel alive during the winter, I might do some maybe unboxing, whether it's unboxing of like video game stuff or unboxing of board games. Especially the retro ones. Room tour. Everyone else keeps asking for room tour. My games room is just no longer games room. It's like a hoarder room. So I've got so much this winter or this summer. Sorry, it's slowly building up, and yeah, I've just about cleared the aisles. Stuff on the shelf, but yeah, it's getting a bit crazy. So it's quite So I need to probably sell some stuff. I've got loads of stuff to take to CEX, just trade them in, get some cash back. The main thing for the future is I need a bigger place, so for the next 2 or 3 years I'm going to try and save some money. What I might do is actually probably overpay on my mortgage. If I overpay on my mortgage, just means if I want to move into a bigger place, I'll better borrow a bit more. My wage has gone up. If I overpay my mortgage, that means that brings that down, which I can borrow more and get a bigger place. Like I said, I'm in a 2-bed flat and it's like lease, but to get sort of the same, sort of like a house, is an extra like, I don't know, 60, 70 grand or something stupid. So it's like, yeah, really hard to find properties around here. And most of them all new builds, and as we all know, new builds are absolute garbage. They're really small. There's even like 3-bed houses down the road. They're not any bigger than what I've got at the moment. not bigger at all. So I'm looking for, obviously, yeah, there's a few places that all seem to come up for sale. Little 1-bed houses, which I can literally like for like at the moment, which I've got here, like for that one. But it obviously means downsizing. But it must be elderly people always buy it and then they, pass away in the next 2 or 3 years. So there's always there's always the same, 6 or 7 1-beds, always go up for sale. And then someone stays in for 2 or 3 years, and up for sale again. So when you look on Rightmove, you see how many times it's been sold. The last 10 years, it's like each one's been like 4 or 5 times. Yeah, the main way is to sort of buy a 1-bed and then build an extension which will hold the games collection, the board games collection. And that's the only way sort of, I need to go, because when I look at even like the old build, you could say 2-bed or even 3, the rooms aren't that big. So I'm really lucky with the room I'm in at the moment. It's so big. It's my living room, but also my table as well. Everywhere else, the living room's like half the size, and this would be like a bedroom. So it'd literally be like the 3rd bedroom, and I'm paying so much extra for it. it just isn't worth it. But yeah, I should be able to sell this place, give or take probably five or 5 to 7 grand less, and after all the lawyers' fees and all that jokers, estate agent fees, and get 1 bed, and then hopefully remortgage, and then get a bit of money out of that remortgaging if I try and overpay on my mortgage, because my wage has gone up. I can borrow a bit more. Hopefully that gap will be enough to build a games room. So yeah, I've been looking into it. Obviously speaking to a few people, extensions seem really expensive, but there's so many of my mates who obviously do mates deals and stuff, were able to help me out. So I think being builders and that. So yeah, I think I can just about afford it. It's just getting planning permission. Everyone says it's like planning permission is sometimes it's really easy or sometimes it's really hard. So I guess it all depends what architect or where you are. Is the chance of getting an extension. So if the architect's got a good relationship with the planning officer, it'd be hard to explain. I want to build a room, say this size, for like board games and video games. It'd be like, what? You'd probably be thinking, you're trying to put it into like four bedrooms to make it like a bigger house. So I don't know how they're thinking. Also need to be careful if I do buy a place that is not on duchy land, because you've also got the planning officer, but you also got the duchy planning officer. So you've got an extra person you sort of have to pay to spend even more money, the double for the extension, sort of planning wise, quadruple. So that the duchy doesn't like the look of one window. They sort of tell you to change it, but they don't tell you what to change it to. So you're like, I don't know. It's like my brother's trying to get planning permission to build 3 or 4 houses. He's already spent like 10 grand, like going backwards and forwards, and it just isn't worth it in the end. He's changed to 3 houses. This architect, it's got to match this stone and that, and because of the duchy, which is owned by Prince Charles, you're basically paying him non-stop, drip feeding him money, and he's just an extra middleman. And he sort of met up with him. They sort of won't tell him exactly what he needs to change to the building, so whether it's 3 houses, 4 houses, or make it lower, make it higher, move them around, change the design. They basically won't tell him what he needs to do, so they actually get the okay. And if they do give the okay, they obviously have to go back to the local planning authority, where you call it, and they have to sort of okay it. So it's absolute painful. But yeah, so that's my main plan. I'm praying the next 5 years I'm in a bigger place. I've got like a massive games room. I'm already looking into storage situations as well, in case I do downsize. Storing my games collection, but no pain, no gain. So, but even to sort of sell the place, I need to do some painting and all that jazz. But yeah, that's sort of like what I need to do. So normally I'm in sort of a little bit of debt at the end of the summer, but I'm about okay. So I need to sell about £150 worth of stuff, then it'll be all sorted. Because I haven't booked my hotel for Play Expo or like the ticket. So that's like, £150 just on the ticket, hotel, and obviously the travel up there. Before you spend like 400 quid by travelling there with petrol and all that jazz. So I've saved that amount of money. I still want to go to Japan, but I want to sort of like a bigger place, so it's like, so I'm just going to sort of play it by ear. I'm just going to start overpaying my mortgage and see what happens. I'm still going to be doing event selling, so hopefully I'm going to be selling at a local event. Hopefully make, even if it's £200 or £300, it's £200-300 extra that, I could just put in the PayPal that I can use to buy stuff online and all that jazz. So thanks for liking, thanks for sharing. Oh, I will have a massive games room. I will. The same size as this, I think. I keep thinking the same size as this, but I'm thinking I can always fit more in. Thinking cabinets in the middle, games on the outside. I've got some signs. I've actually done like 2 videos since I got these signs. I don't think I've even released my last video. At Doncaster, I've got some signs, and these were £5 each. So, yeah, I've got a Nintendo sign. This was from Stu's mate. Nintendo sign. GameCube sign. PlayStation 2 sign. And I just realised I've got 2 GameCube signs, which I didn't need 2 GameCube signs. I'm notorious for buying the same fucking things twice. Or buy something that's got no fucking game in it every time. PlayStation, yeah, PlayStation sign. Well, I may as well keep it. I may as well keep it. I'm going to sell it for $5 at a convention. That's absolutely hilarious. I'm sure there was a Sega one. I thought there was a Sega one he had. I must have picked that up instead of the Sega one, maybe. Anyway, yeah, cheers, Stu, mate. Yeah, he sold loads of these. He's like sold out. But yeah, he's really good. Obviously, they just go to the top of a bookcase and that. So yeah, I'm such a twat. Every time, every time. But yeah, cheers, guys. Thanks for liking. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, see you soon.